Mitch from PickDogs.com. It is Sunday, June 27th, 2021, here with your live show. We are live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses, just free picks. Just keep the ball rolling every day. No time limits, no whatever, just raw opinions, no rehearsals, no Fonzie. Well, Fonzie. We can't. Hit the thumbs up. Turns out the doll I bought, you could put. It's got a little thing in the back, and you could kind of rock it.
Nice, rockin' Fonzie.
Oh, we'll be rocking Fonzie every day till the end of time. Fonzie will be sitting like right here on my mic stand with the thumbs up. It's gonna be having like a front row seat. I got those what do they call them? Zip ties. I'm going to zip tie his legs to the thing.
Right there on the pole, right? Nice.
And I'm going to put a little sign. Hit the thumbs up. Fonzie says, hit the thumbs up. Anyways, Burrito Sunday over here at the Wilson house. A little golf. Playing with out-of-town guests, and now they have back where, at least at my club, you get your own cart. But here, back at regular places, it's back to 2 to a cart. I didn't get to drive yesterday, and this guy's from out of town. He doesn't realize like how hot the Hawaiian sun can get, especially in June. He like just hung me out to dry, man. Just hung me out there. I was like so dehydrated, so sunburned, so just crushed. I just absolutely got crushed by the sun. Hung me out there. It's like, the secret is you got to find a tree, and you kind of park on the tree, the closest shade. It's like, this clearly does not get the agenda. And then we're playing with 2 guys that had won a contest to win a trip to Maui to play golf at Kapalua and stuff. So it's like, and these guys are playing slow as hell. We literally had a 7 a.m. tee time. These guys were 8 Coronas in on the front 9. We had a 7 a.m. tee time, which I respect. I mean, who doesn't? But it makes for a pretty slow round. They were having a good time. I mean, what can you say? It's like, it's probably a trip of a lifetime for these guys. So, gotta let them enjoy it. Anyways, we've got 15 Major League Baseball games today. 15 or 16? No doubleheader in Chicago. 15.
16 if you count the suspended game.
16. Including the suspended game, which I'm going to guess you could bet in-game on because 0-0. So we've got that, and then we've got the NBA Finals. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 3. Game 4 in the Clippers-Suns game was a doozy. It was pretty much a 1-point game most of the way. And at the end, it ended up being a 4-point game. Tempers are flaring in that series. Boy, is Kawhi Leonard a 3 or 4 point player? I mean, this is what the series is coming down to at this point. I think he is. It's hard to say one player makes that much of a difference, but when the difference in the game are 1, 2, 3, 4 points, it maybe is the difference, right? It's hard to always say. What's up, Brian?
I was going to say, I wonder if he actually has a knee injury or just doesn't feel like playing for the Clippers anymore. I don't know.
I think he's got a knee injury.
I think he's got a knee injury, yeah.
Me too.
Well, I don't believe anything that just told to me. I always wonder. Because Rod said that he's looking to get out of LA.
So you read it on the internet, so it must be true.
No, I'm not saying anything. It's just in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, is his knee really hurt?
But what makes him more desirable would be winning an NBA Finals. If you
I would want to be playing if I was him. I don't know. It's just a thought that crossed my mind.
We don't want to get into the asking Butler what makes a man more desirable questions. We could be here for a while.
Jordan Miles.
Brian's like still got his stack of 20s for the trips to the Golden Corral.
I do. They're downstairs in my closet. And I have a $100 bill on top of the 20s.
Wrapped around a wad of What if it's singles?
Yeah, just
fives?
like my buddy Joe. Big Wad.
Nah, I'm telling you, I've been with D'Amico. It's not fives.
Nah, they're big goods.
Yep. I love that. I don't know. It's just like I wouldn't have it any other way. It's like, how much is this? $3. Okay, I got it. Takes out the wad of cash. It's like he goes through every bill in the wad and he pulls out 100. It's $3. It's like all there are is hundreds. Why are you going through the whole thing? Good stuff. Yep. I miss going to Vegas and seeing Joe D'Amico. Joe D'Amico has the best parties, man. Best parties, Joe D'Amico. Better than sex, he says about his parties. And
I might not want to leave if I go.
They're good. They're good. Give Joe the microphone. Makes a little speech usually. He introduces you to every single person at the party. Yeah, he makes a point of introducing every single person at the party to every single person at the party. So it's like everybody knows each other. And it's just, that's why the parties are so good. There's nobody standing in the corner, you know, because everybody has been introduced to every other person. You kind of have he gives you the short background. It's like if I ever won an Academy Award, I want Joe to, like if I ever have my Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, I want Joe D'Amico to give my to give my intro. It's like, you know, the very best of, you know, it's like everybody is, you know, that way. Anyways, let's get to this NBA action. So we left off in this drama, this story. The Bucks had gotten some revenge. The Hawks had already taken care of business, you know, what they wanted to do in Milwaukee. All you're hoping to do in that spot as a road team is to get a split, and the Hawks did that. I thought they would do a little more in game 2, but what happened was the Bucks put the clamps on Trae Young. So, obviously the Hawks have spent the last day diagramming plays where Trae Young is basically a decoy and the rest of the guys are going to be wide open and to see what they're going to do with the ball. And I would say the Bucks are probably in deep doo-doo here because the Hawks have a bunch of guys that can actually score and actually play and hit bombs and do all those things. If you give these guys wide open threes, they are going to hit them. This is a good team. It's not just Trae Young. It's just that you have to cover all the other guys. And that's why Trae Young always seems to have that open lane. But if they decide to go the other direction, which worked in game 2, I could see the other guys just absolutely blitzing them. And then if they have to make the adjustment to go back to covering everybody else again, well, then it's the Trae Young show all over again. So the Bucks are just dead, right? They're just dead in the water here. So I like the Atlanta Hawks this game outright and to win the series. It's that easy. Brian, do you have any opinion here outside?
I'll tell you what has been easy is taking the under in a lot of these playoff games. Yesterday, under was a cakewalk. And I like the under again today. I think you're going to see a focused effort from the Atlanta Hawks after that embarrassing display in Game 2. Also think the Bucks are going to play their usual vice-type defense. So I'm going to take the under 223.5. I think it's a solid play.
The Hawks to win the series right now, plus 334. So that's super light for, you know, for a dog of this, you know, they're a home dog in this game. They're plus 334 to win the series. You would think they'd be like plus 600. Like the Clippers are plus 1250. But they're down 3-1, heading to Phoenix. But, you know, they get the win in Phoenix, they head back to L.A., and that's Game 7, right? The Valley. Ron Romanelli?
Yeah, from my free play, I'm going to take the other side. I'm going to take the over in this one. I know the total is dropping, but I think the only way Atlanta is going to be able to compete is if they find an offensive game plan. They only scored 91 in Game 2, and I think you're going to see, you know, a much better shooting night. The Hawks were only 25% from 3 in Game 2. I think Trae Young will have a stronger night. He only had 15 points in that loss. I think the Bucks are also going to be able to score. Giannis only held to 25 points, you know, only, but I think he could put up 30 himself and still not getting the 3-point shooting thought we were going to see from Chris Middleton in the series. 2 for 7 in Game 2. So I like the over. I think both teams reached the 110s, and I think it's going to be a close game. Should be a good one.
And for me, I like the under. I think we get another closer, tighter battle. Again, take the under in this one. You look at the Hawks; they're 5-0 to the under off of 1 day's rest. They're also 10-1 their last 11 after allowing 100+ points previous. They're also 6-2 to the under their last 8 home games. They play a little more defense. They may score some more threes, but they'll definitely play some more defense and hold the Bucks down. Bucks are also 7-2-1 their last 10 on the road versus a team with a winning home record. I like the under in this one.
All right. What are you selling, Brian?
For me, I'm going to try to keep the positive days rolling off a winning day yesterday. If you want my best bet, that'll be my NBA golden ticket, 13-4 run in the NBA. So make sure you check it out. $30 at pickdogs.com.
Didn't sound too salesy. Ron?
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
I'm trying to cut back on that. I could go crazy, but I don't want to get yelled at. So.
We'll get him the diamond pinky ring. Yay! He's like, he's like, I already got it with the Onyx. the Onyx with the big diamond. With the Rolex, you know?
Yeah, I show off a little bit. Well, I have my Super Sunday trio today. It's all 3 MLB plays. I've had some pretty good Sundays as of late. So why don't you join me? $29.95 at Pick Dogs Premium.
And for me, we got my Supreme Sunday pack in a nice little 5-pack here. 3 MLB, 1 NBA, and my 10-star MLB Game of the Week. My big best bets. We're 2-0 on our big best bets this week. We're going to go with sweep the big best bets of the week. Jump aboard. Rod Supreme Sunday 5-pack, or you can just get my big best bet MLB Game of the Week by itself, $25 over at Pick Dogs Premium.
All right. Starting July 1st, we'll be doing Christmas in July. Not really sure what the specials are going to be, but they're not going to be. Well, there'll probably be some discounting of the yearly packages and combined yearly packages. Probably put together some special packages of us. You could ask the other cappers if they want to do it or not. But we'll definitely be running some specials like that. Consensus reports. I'll probably do some free consensus reports. I'll probably give out some of my picks for free a few days. If other guys want to do that, they're welcome to as well. Just do all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Celebrate our 14 years online. July 1st, 2007, I typed into Google, how do I start a website? Had 3 visitors my first month. $10 total investment. And here we sit today, 15 years later. Super proud of it. My second biggest accomplishment.
And don't forget tomorrow, Ruffalo.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow, Chris Ruffalo will be in the house. I think him and Rod get a little I'll bring the suntan lotion there. They can rub it on each other's backs. I'll blow open the show while we're waiting for him.
I'd like to see. I might tune in while I'm driving.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Be like, Rod will be like, Chris, can you lean back just a little bit? I just to massage it.
He'll be on his best again.
It's like, you missed the spot. Can you just rub it in a little deeper there? Sure, no problem. Yeah. Gonna be a gem. Brian's like, man, I want to go. Brian's like, I don't want to go.
No, I'm gonna definitely tune in later when
Brian's like, I don't even want to go to the beach.
My son's getting ready to go. He wants.
I don't think I'm gonna have to say anything. Got the king of the filibuster. Be here. No one filibusters. Ruffalo invented the YouTube filibuster. I think I talk too much. Shit, man, this guy. He is the filibuster. He is the ball hog for sure. Anyways, when does Stanley Cup Finals start?
Tomorrow. Monday.
So perfect day for Ruffalo to be on. Perfect day.
Yep.
Let's get it started. White Sox Mariners game 2, which is leftover from sort of. Got the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Ross Stripling and Jorge Lopez. I'd say. Got the exact opposite in Miami with Sandy Alcantara. Romanelli pronounced it Alcantara. But there's an A after the T.
I thought it was Alcantara.
No, it's Alcantara.
Alcantara.
But there's an A after the T. After that T, so
when
the
I
A
was
is silent.
I watched Phillies games, and they must be pronouncing that wrong.
Well, there's been other baseball players called Alcantara with the exact same spelling. But then again, we did see. Anyways.
Who cared?
I didn't mean to pronounce it wrong.
You're foolish and lack vision. Okay.
Mets and Phillies and Red Sox, Yankees. Little rivalry action there. Rod, what do you think of those 5 beauties?
Those 5. I still like Seattle. Live bet. I'm going to take Seattle in both. Seattle money line on both games. I think he would one of them. The way the White Sox have been slumping and their bats just haven't been rolling either.
But the White Sox slump outside of the first game of this series has all been on the road. Not at home.
Yeah, well,
where they're 27-13. 68%, right? Is that Romanelli? Quick math. 27-13. What is that? 68%? 70?
Let me see. I'm not good with percentage in my head.
It's a lot. It's even more than that.
68 if you round it up. Yep.
Yeah, 68%. And
there we go.
16-21, so that's about 40%.
If you want, you can take the plus 1.5 to be a little bit safe, but I'm going to take them on the money line here. You get better value.
Yeah.
So
Rod just fessing up that he's a plus 1.5 guy. It's okay.
No, you can go look.
They have that bet out there for a reason. For you and Bittler.
He likes starting pitcher record.
I like reduced payouts.
Yeah, so I'm going to take Seattle in the money line, and both of those to hit one of them.
Yeah, I like
and the other one I'm going to go with is I'm going to take the Baltimore Orioles here. I'm not a fan of Ross Stripling. He shouldn't be laying minus 230. Yuck. He's definitely not a minus 230 pitcher. So give me the Orioles. They won the first game of the series. I think they finish it off and win the series 2-1.
I like the White Sox to sweep both games, do it in convincing fashion. I think you lay up some alternate run lines. Keuchel did lose last time out, but that was his first loss since April 30th. He has been pretty solid. That was in Houston. It was a rough spot. You can beat a baseball team. Tough to beat that iPad. Just a tough go at it. Microsoft Surface kind of makes a run at it, but doesn't really. I don't know. What do you think of the Surface? Romanelli's not an Apple guy.
No.
What do you think of the Surface? Like the Microsoft Surface is like an iPad.
Yeah, I'm not big on that. I'm not really big on the other tablets. I think the iPad is good, but other Apple products I'm not big into.
Like the iPhone?
No, I don't like the iPhone.
Why don't you like the iPhone?
You don't like the iPhone?
To me, I don't like there's no home button, right, anymore? They took away the home button.
Well,
and
you would know. You talked
charge
me into
your phone.
buying this $1,400 phone that I have now.
And then he doesn't even have it.
He doesn't even like it.
Yeah. It's like, he's like, what do you have? He's like, I'm like, I got the iPhone 7. He's like, you have an iPhone 7? I would expect you to have whatever. So I go, right? I spend $1,400 on a phone, right? I've had the same phone forever. It's like, I liked my phone. I go out, I spend $1,400 on a phone. It's like, and this guy's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I do the same thing. I get the phone. It does the same crap that the other one did.
Exactly. I don't know how to use any of the cool stuff.
Get an Android, Samsung. I'm definitely in the minority in that one.
Yuck.
I know that, but I like it.
I'm a Samsung user as well.
I like
religious Samsung user. There's no way
hit the thumbs up button.
Hey,
I feel like they're more
Fonzie
durable
says,
too.
Yep.
I got to get a Fonzie shirt, man, for my videos. So I changed the videos up a little bit today. I don't know what you guys think. Changed the style just a skosh.
I'll have to go check it out.
Do we know who's pitching for the Mariners in that game too? Is it Marco Gonzalez?
That's who was slated.
All right. Well, if he is the guy to go, even if he's not, I like the over in that game too. I fade Keuchel as many times as I can. I just don't think he has it in him anymore. And I know that the White Sox, one of the best teams in the league against left-handed pitching. So I think they'll score plenty. I think the Mariners score as well, and I'd like the over in game 2.
I like the over in that Blue Jays Orioles game. I like the Mets against the Phillies.
I like the under in that one.
Who asked you?
So we're just throwing them in there.
Your turn. Oh, banter. We have a little banter.
Yeah. Scherzer, it's not even close to the ground.
Okay. Where are we at? Rod gave his picks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
For me, I think the Boston Red Sox are the best free or early play.
I can't get there with Eduardo Rodriguez. Like I got there with Martin Perez, but I can't get there with this guy.
I think that both pitchers are out of the game by the 5th inning, and I think the Boston Red Sox bats get the job done. And then the Baltimore Orioles.
Yankees have been a tough sweep also. They've been a tough to sweep team. They've been good in that. Avoiding the sweep.
Is Baltimore Orioles? Jorge Lopez is terrible, but Stripling's not a minus 225 pitcher. So, I think the Orioles steal one.
It is today. Mad Max Scherzer out of Chesterfield, Missouri. 7-time All-Star, World Series champion, all MLB first team, 3-time Cy Young Award winner, 4-time wins leader, 3 times National League strikeout leader, 2 no-hitters, 2 immaculate innings. Immaculate innings is 9 pitches, right?
Yep, 3 Ks, 9 pitches.
That's like Fernando stuff. Fernando did that in the All-Star game. It was sick. That's like the sickest of sick.
DeGrom did it almost in the All-Star game.
Almost.
11 pitches.
Fernando did it 9.
Valenzuela?
Is there any other?
There's only one Fernando.
There's only one Fernando.
Fernando Rodney.
What? Fernando Valenzuela. Anyways. Wow, 17 major league seasons for Fernando. 173 and 153, the 3.54. You know what it was? He hung on too long at the end. He had 7 years after he played on the Dodgers.
He was better in the early 80s.
Yeah, that's when he was a 6-time All-Star. National League Rookie of the Year, 2-time Silver Slugger. National League Wins Leader. Major League Baseball strike out leader. Pitched a no-hitter.
Oh, he did get a no-hitter.
Fernando?
Yeah, I didn't realize.
2014 Hall of Famer.
Well, I knew he was a Hall of Famer, but I didn't know he had a no-hitter.
Filthy.
He could hit a little.
It was Fernando Mania. El Toro. Anyways. Got the Angels and the Rays, the Reds and the Braves, Tigers and the Astros, the Brewers and the Rockies, and Twins and Indians. Brian, any square play than the Brewers run line these days?
Well, there's lots of square plays where maybe the San Diego Padres run line. I don't know, but that's pretty up there. For me in that group of games, I'm going to take a chance with the Colorado Rockies on the money line. It's just too much plus money for me to turn. They looked like crap yesterday, Colorado. I think they might squeeze out a victory here. And let me see. I also like the Cleveland Indians. I think we got to that game. Minnesota Twins just aren't good laying juice. No reason not to take the better team here at plus money. So I'm going to go Cleveland and Colorado.
So what don't you like about J Happ in the spot? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Jordan Lyles is 10 times better than J Happ.
Funny thing is, didn't Happ flirt with a no-hitter, or did he get the no-hitter?
No, he had it was a one-hitter.
He had a good early start to the season, Happ did. First 3 or 4 starts.
Yeah, he flirted with the no-hitter. He took it into about the 8th inning.
That's crazy. Who was that against? Don't tell me the Indians. Seems like they've been no-hit like 4 times. Who was it? Was it the Indians?
Phillies.
It was the Phillies?
It was so long ago it doesn't show up on his last 10. Let's see. It was the Pirates.
Oh. Gotcha.
I could probably one-hit the Pirates.
Wow. I bet you can't.
I bet you can't.
Brian Reynolds would break it up.
I'll give you a 2% shot.
How about the Red Sox at plus 1.5 or only minus 118? There's your square bet right there for you, Brian. There's your safety.
I like the Red Sox on the money line. I'm not taking.
Not a ton of value there, plus 130.
Enough for me.
Gotta say it. Game's it's like they don't want you to bet it on either side. Or they just figure we could throw anything out there and people are going to bet on this crap.
I also agree with the Rockies. I like them, but I'm going to take them on the run line, getting the 1.5. Brewers 18-29 is the favorite this season. I know the Rockies have been so bad on the road, but I do think they're going to keep this one close. A one-run game either way, so I'll take the Rockies getting the 1.5.
Rod?
And for me, I'm going to take the Rays. Kick the snot out of the Angels like they have all year. So give me the Rays over the Angels. And the Rockies, sure, they played good against the Brewers here in the first 2 games of the series, but only in the first 5 innings. Their bullpen can't hold anything down. They've just been giving it away in the last few innings of the first 2 games. So I'm going to take the Colorado Rockies on the money line in the first 5 innings, as they played real well in the first 5 innings of both of these games and would have won both the money line bets on the first 5. So I'm going to go with the Rockies in the first 5, as that bullpen's just been a dumpster fire and giving runs away left and right. So,
the issue I have there is, you look at Chi-Chi's last 3 starts, 5 innings, would qualify in the first 5, 11 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned, 3 taters. Then that was on the road as well. And then at home, he went 6 innings, so that would all qualify as first 5. 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned. And then last time out, that gem against the same Brewers, which you love that same team, same pitcher angle, 5.1 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 1 round tripper. It still lasted for 73 pitches in that gem. So, I don't know.
So did his counterpart here. He's going against Eric Lauer, and he hasn't, all of June, he hasn't even made it past 5 innings pitched.
That's not his game.
No. So, there we go.
He was a
So
reliever.
he's prone to just give up just as much runs as Chi-Chi does in the first 5 innings.
Not really.
Yeah, pretty close.
I don't think so.
Oh, it sounds like Mitch likes the Brewers.
I don't like
Starters
anything.
would probably be out early.
I don't like today's card, and so I don't have a play on this game. I'm just trying to figure out the angle when you have a guy that gives up 8 runs in 5 innings. That's all I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to guess the logic. Just like I'm trying to figure out if someone will explain to me how you can make money laying runs and odds. If you are willing to lay runs, runs, wouldn't you think that wouldn't you feel just as confident that they would just win the game? So you'd be willing to lay the big price? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. There's no payoff there. There's no payoff. The whole idea of betting is about the payoff, not about the mitigating risk. The risk is the risk, and it's going to be there, and that's part of betting. In any kind of betting, slot machine, poker, craps, Keno, it doesn't matter, any of those things. The risk is going to be the risk. So it's all about maximizing the payout, not mitigating the risk. And that's where the books get you. Because most people think, I don't want to take the risk. I want to gamble, but I don't want to take the risk. I only want to get money back. It's like, it doesn't work that way. You got to put your chips on the table to get the pop. That's why that strategy doesn't work over the long term. That's why even Brian Bittler agrees with me on that. It's crazy, right? That's probably the one thing in life we actually do agree on.
Yep.
And we can't even agree on sauce at Chick-fil-A. But that we do.
Honey mustard. Oh, I like the garlic ranch too.
Never had it. It's weird to have like a dairy type product that sits on a shelf to me. It's got to be
I like to dip my waffle.
Can't be good for it.
Sauce.
Wonder what the nutritional information is on that garlic ranch. Where are we at? Is it my turn?
No difference than canned milk sitting on your shelf.
Same. I have the same feelings about it. What's the healthiest Chick-fil-A sauce?
They have a healthy one?
The healthiest.
There's a healthy option. Plain. There's your healthy option. No sauce.
I would guess Polynesian, but I don't even think it's so sweet. I don't know.
So the Polynesian sauce is let's see. All right. So the Polynesian sauce is going to be 110 calories, 6 grams of fat, while the Garden Herb Ranch, is that it, Brian?
I thought it was the garlic ranch.
No, it's a Garden Herb Ranch sauce.
Oh, maybe they changed it.
That would be only 140 calories, but 15 grams of fat. The fattiest of all the Chick-fil-A sauces.
That's what keeps it good on the shelf. Fat, definitely. Increased higher.
Rod's like, Rod hasn't eaten meat in like 3 weeks. Like, fat. Crystal. It's the fat on the show. He's like, he's gonna get off at the show. Honey, let's drive to Chick-fil-A and drink some of this Garden Herb Ranch.
Garden Herb Ranch.
Let's go do some shots of the Garden Herb.
Excuse me, is it chunky or is it smooth? It doesn't matter. I can blend it.
Where are we? I like the over in that Indians Twins thing. Hentges and Hap. Hentges is no prize either, you know. I like the over in Milwaukee, Colorado. Of course, I like Royals minus 4.5 is you just bet it. So it's $300 pays. Where is it? It's plus 473. Can't see. Oh, there it is. $300 pays $1,419. I see the value. Like I said, you gotta swing for the fences.
So take the 2.5 with Texas. Maybe,
do I look like I'm laying 2.5 with Jordan Lyles anytime soon? Who do you think I am, Bittler? Bittler is looking for the plus 1.5 there. Hot diggity.
I like the minus 2.5 Texas here.
Hot diggity.
You get an almost a plus 265.
Be sure to hit the thumbs up, everyone. Helps us a ton. We appreciate it.
300 to get you exactly.
Everybody else begs for it that you do this. I could do that too. And then just hit the thumbs up. Helps us a ton. We appreciate it. Boom. Anyways, got Royals, Rangers, Pirates, Cardinals, Johan Oviedo. Arizona Diamondbacks against the Padres. Diamondbacks really crushed some people yesterday, I'm sure, laying odds and runs. A's and Giants, that was a great game. That was a really good game. And then Dodgers, Cubs, which was a heartbreaker for me. I actually had the Cubs in that one, and they lost it at the end. The Dodgers had a walk-off in that one. Cubs were in it the whole way, man. They were down 2-0. They battled back. It's like, man, thought I had it. The 2-1 day. Who's up, Brian?
I don't know who's up. For me, I'm gonna take the Chicago Cubs in a slight lean with Albert Alzolay on the mound, one of my favorite pitchers. I just think the Cubs will be in it the whole way and have a puncher's chance to win this game. Kershaw isn't the Kershaw of old. He gives up some runs. So I'm going to lean towards the Cubs here.
I have to agree. I like the Cubs. I'd say it's my DGen bet of the day. Cubs are 24-13 as an underdog this season, while the Dodgers are 36-38 as a favorite. The Cubs have been very, very competitive in this series. They won the first game. They lost the last two. But like Mitch mentioned, it was a very close game yesterday. It could have been anybody. It was a coin flip. So you're not getting a coin flip price. You're getting a great value with the Cubs today. Let's see what the price is. Plus 166, I see. Plus 170. So shop around, get the best number. I like the Cubs on the money line.
Rod.
I have to agree. I'm going to go with the Cubs as well. I think they got a great shot to win this game in prime time with Egbert on the mount there. He's pitched some pretty good, solid outings. So I'm going to take the Cubs. Money line of that one over the Dodgers.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the Al Niños. Al Niños Clayton Kershaw shirt.
Well, that's your wheelhouse, the minus 1.5.
Oh, I do know the Dodgers have a huge series coming up against the Giants. So, probably are going to want to get out of town, but they do hate the Cubs. Alzolay is definitely regressing in a big way. Certainly in reverse. The car is in reverse for Alzolay. The book is out on him. Right? Now they have tape. Stats, tendencies, all those things that they do. iPads, smartwatches, name it. Tough, but minus 204, just not my thing. Take a shot with the Diamondbacks. I like Zach Gallen, but once again, not something I could really rally behind. And of course, the play of the day, my POD, Royals minus 4.5 on the reverse. Just alternate.
Well, you might as well just flush your money down the toilet.
$300 pays $1,419. It's a nice day at the office. I know someone that might have a ticket that says that. All right. It's that time of the show that we've been waiting for. Well, Ron Romanelli's not going to be here during the week. Ron, any insight into the Stanley Cup Finals, since I won't be watching the Lightning are in it, so I will not be watching against Montreal. Is it the Habs or is it the Lightning? Who's it going to be?
I do think the Lightning are going to end up winning this series, but don't count the Montreal Canadiens out. This is the one thing you have to do against Tampa is defend their power play, which is almost 40% effective this playoff series. But the Canadiens, number 1 PK in the playoffs, that's going to be the difference maker. If Montreal can keep it up with their PK, I think that they're going to have a shot to win this series. If Tampa Bay blows by them on the man advantage, Montreal doesn't stand a chance. And Carey Price is also going to have to stand on his head as well. Should be a great goaltending matchup, but I'm going to go Lightning in 6.
Clearly said Tampa Bay. Anyways.
Tampa Bay's not winning this series in 6. Not in Montreal. No way. You want to see let's start a riot, let's start a riot. If Montreal loses in 6 at home, jeez.
I mean, how many fans are going to be there?
If you're a Montreal fan, if you're in Montreal at home, there's no way they're going to get they're going to stay far away from getting beat at home in 6 games. And I believe it's 30 straight penalty kills for this Montreal team. They'll easily shut down this Tampa Bay power play.
It's Canada,
especially with Kucherov there being definitely not at 100%.
As odd as it is,
he's going to look like Stone skating around and go, "Oh my God, someone's going to hit me! Take the puck."
We've been talking hockey less than 4 minutes, and I just feel like taking a nap. What do we got for the parlay, Brian?
For me, I got the Chicago Cubs on the money line, paired up with the Boston Red Sox in the under in the NBA game.
Ron Romanelli.
I've got the over in the Milwaukee Bucks game, under in the Phillies Mets, and the Chicago Cubs on the money line.
Rod.
And for me, we're going to take the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line. We're going to take the Texas Rangers -2.5. And we're going to take the Rockies on the money line, first 5. Parlay those 3 up.
Chicago White Sox -3.5. Game 2 of the not the early game, but the second one. -3.5 runs against Seattle. And then I like the Kansas City Royals -3.5 runs against the Texas Rangers, and the Atlanta Hawks on the money line. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Let's make it a winning day. I'm going to try and act more professional tomorrow with Ruffalo here and Bittler not here. So we're announcing it now. Brian's not going to be here. It's not where's Brian and everything else. We're not going to sit here and talk about Brian because he's too lazy to come to work. We're going to talk about the people that are here, and we're going to give out games. And Rod and Chris are going to, have some fun together and play nice. Got only 11 baseball games, so it's going to be a quick show. But there is hockey tomorrow. Would be like Bill cheese out and game Stanley Cup Finals. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Have a great day. Have a winning day.